Up next, we have Mr. Osman ÇELİK, the Deputy Minister of the Ministry of Treasury and Finance of the Republic of Turkey, for his opening remarks.
Dear esteemed executive participants and distinguished guests from Turkey and international financial institutions. Welcome to this magnificent city, Istanbul, a bridge between Asia and Europe. Welcome to unique summit. I greet each and every one of you with respect. It's a pleasure for me getting together with you, especially here at the Istanbul Financial Center. Eurasia, Africa, and the Middle East, which have experienced the most economic interactions among themselves through history. And they come together in Turkey as the closest common location to each other. The AECSD-AMEDA Istanbul Summit 2024 will explore emerging technologies and the future opportunities in capital markets, promoting collaboration among the member institutions. Key focus areas include capital market operations, financial technologies, information security, and risk management. Distinguished guests, before going into today's topic, I would like to give you an overview of Turkey's economy and the capital market. Our economic program aims to reduce inflation, rebalance growth, maintain the fiscal discipline, and strengthen the macro-financial stability. For this purpose, we are implementing monetary, fiscal, and income policy in a coordinated approach. On the monetary policy side, a gradual monetary tightening process supported by selective credit and quantitative tightening is ongoing. On the fiscal side, we introduced new measures to increase public revenues and rationalize the public expenditure, excluding the earthquake-related spending. On top of those structural reforms are the core of our program. We aim to strengthen investment, enhance the exports, promote high-value production, and elevate the productivity. The positive results of our program are reflected in declining country risk premium. By the way, we are the only country to receive a rating upgrade from major credit rating agencies in 2024. And also higher capital inflows, lower current account deficit, and increasing the reserves. In addition, we are glad to see that inflation began to decelerate in recent months. And recently, the latest inflation figure was announced. It was less than 50% and 48%. And our aim, our target to decrease the inflation about 41% at the end of this year. And recently, we have announced a medium-term program outlining the Turkey's 3-year economic roadmap. The MTP aims to sustain macroeconomic stability, and enhance the research and development and innovation. Support the transition to a green and a digital economy, strengthening the human capital, active labor market, and improve the business environment. The Turkish economy grew by 5.1% in 2023. In the first half of this year, growth realized as the 3.8%, with a significant improvement in composition. Growth is expected to be 3.5% in 2024, with a gradual increase projected for the program period and targeting 5% by 2027. National income is projected to rise from $1.3 trillion this year to $1.8 trillion by 2027. And per capita income, which was $13,200 last year, is expected to increase to $15,500 this year and to reach $20,400 by 2027. Annual inflation, after peaking in May as projected, began to decline in June, and inflation is expected to fall to 41.5% by the end of this year, and 70.5% in 2025, and 7% by 2017. Despite challenges in external demand and the effects of the earthquakes in 2023, exports exceed the previous MTB estimates. Strong export performance continued in this year, and with 12-month rolling export reaching $262 billion by August. And the trade deficit improved by $27.7 billion year to date. And through support by tourism, we expect the current account deficit to GDP ratio to decrease 1.7% in 2024, and which was 4% in 2023. A permanent improvement in the current account balance is targeted through policies that focus on increasing the value-added production and expanding domestic and renewable energy resources. Additionally, HIT 30 high-tech investment program and the Turkey's international direct investment strategy documents are announced aiming to position Turkey as hub for high-tech investment and increase its share in global direct investment flow. I would like to emphasize that we are determined to maintain fiscal discipline. In 2023, despite earthquake-related expenditures, budget deficit was 5.2% of GDP, below the previous MTP estimates of the 6.4%. To support the disinflation and channel more resources into competitiveness-boosting investment, public savings and the efficiency package was introduced in May 2024, and fighting against informality is also a prominent aspect of the economic program in increasing the revenues. Thus, we expect the budget deficit to GDP to decline 4.9% in this year and 2.5% by the end of the program period. Distinguished participants, our capital market is one of the sectors that is open to improvement with its legal framework in line with international norms, a solid institutional infrastructure, a qualified workforce, and widespread use of advanced technology. Today, according to MKK's capital markets data, nearly 36 million registered investors and almost 11 million investors with balances participate in Turkish investor ecosystem. MKK's ability to scale its operations amid rising investor participation not only supports market liquidity, but also reinforces investor trust. A healthy and strong relationship between financial market and the real sector is one of the key elements in ensuring sustainable economic growth. Therefore, we are determinedly working for the development of the capital and the finance sector on solid foundations. In recent years, we have seen that our companies have become more concerned about the importance of being traded on the stock exchange, and the number of public offerings has increased rapidly. The number of our publicly traded companies is also increasing, as is the increase in the number of investors. Turkish capital markets are developing further with foreign integrations and the financial product diversity. In this way, the deepening of the market and the spread of the capital base have been achieved in terms of financial inclusion. To ensure the ongoing development of capital markets in Turkey, steps will be taken under the MTP to facilitate access to finance for real sector companies, and diversify funding sources. With the development of alternative financial instruments, it is aimed to expand the investor base and increase the savings. New regulation will be introduced in capital markets in line with international standards, with a focus on sustainability-based reporting and the management principle. The capacity for oversight will be enhanced and the market efficiency strengthened through more widespread use of advanced technologies. Additionally, raising the awareness of our investors, improving the investment environment, and growing the ecosystem will only be possible with the joint actions of all financial institutions. We are working together to increase the financial literacy across our entire society. Through these efforts, we aim to increase the number of qualified and informed investors in our country and ensure the safe growth of our markets. The reports and the disclosures provided to the public by depository institutions and the distributors help investors better understand the financial instruments. Distinguished guests, if we return to today's topic, as we are all fully aware of, central security depositors, CSDs, play the role of trust factor in capital market. The growth of CDs relies on adherence to international standards and promote of public interest like financial stability and the market development. The financial sector, which is at the forefront of digitalization, sustainability, and the corporate governance solutions, is making the most intensive efforts and innovations in the field of central securities depository. In this way, CSD's ecosystem facilitates the acceleration of financial technology and infrastructure, and it is an indispensable role in the financial development of nations keep growing. Beyond this core function, CSDs play an important role in corporate governance and the data services, ensuring compliance with regulatory changes and increasing market transparency and security. CSDs in the world are crucial for the effective operation of global markets, providing centralized clearing, settlement, and depository services. They support market liquidity, reduce costs, and minimize the risks. In addition to their operational responsibilities, CSDs maintain records of securities ownership, facilitate corporate action, and ensure investor protection. Their public function is closely monitored by authorities to ensure financial stability. CSDs are also integral in government debt management and the monetary policy, as they issue and deposit the securities, ensuring the efficiency of the financial system. Initially established to immobilize the physical securities, CSDs have evolved into key institutions handling vast volume of transactions across financial markets. Classified as financial market infrastructures, CSDs simplify post-trade process, significantly reducing settlement risk and improving market efficiency. Public authorities have a vested interest in ensuring the CSDs operate safely and efficiently, as their performance directly impacts the market confidence and stability of the financial system. Distinguished guests, before ending my speech, I would like to mention some of the services of MKK. In addition to their classical role, MKK also has innovative solutions that enhance the efficiency and the security of our market. MKK manages the public disclosure platform, PDP for secure, real-time disclosure of notifications by companies. It is important for enhancing transparency and the trust in the financial system in Turkish market. Additional services, including the Electronic General Meeting System, EGM, and the Electronic Board of Directors System, EBDS, are other samples of innovative fintech solutions to improve the corporate governance level of our companies. Distinguished guests, in the changing financial landscape, regional collaboration between market infrastructures, particularly among the CSDs of Eurasia, the Middle East, and Africa, is increasing its importance. Our regions share common challenges, such as technological transformation, regulatory changes, and the need for enhanced market integration. By working together, we can create a more unified approach to addressing these challenges, fostering a more robust and resilient financial market infrastructures. Regional partnerships also provide invaluable opportunities for knowledge sharing and capacity building. By learning from each other's experience and adopting best practices, we can drive innovation and operational efficiency across our markets. This collective progress not only strengthens each of our domestic markets, but also contributes to building a more integrated and stable capital market ecosystem, advancing economic growth across the entire region. In order to successfully meet the increasing investor interest in the capital markets and to provide the technical infrastructure required by the markets, our relevant institutions continue to work with great commitment and strong cooperation. I believe that AECSD-AMEDA Istanbul Summit 2024 is invaluable as it will strengthen regional integration as it brings together participants from leading financial markets in Eurasia, Africa, and the Middle East. It's a pleasure for me to see the participants from more than 40 countries. Additionally, I believe that this summit will make a great contribution to our Istanbul Finance Center vision. The prospect of hosting such a significant gathering in Istanbul Finance Center fills us with anticipation and excitement. Lastly, I would like to give my special thanks to the chairman of the AECSD, Dr. Ekrem Arıkan, who is the CEO and the board member of MKK, for the great effort in bringing together these two esteemed associations in Istanbul. And I would like also express my special thanks to Mr. Abdullah Jafar Abdin, President of AMEDA. Without their collaboration, the summit would not have been such a special event. I wish all the distinguished guests a fruitful summit. Thank you.